Hello, it's me again. Following my previous video where I looked at the differences between filament and resin type 3D printed cutters, I thought I'd delve into the subject a little bit more. In this video, I'd like to show you the differences in the process of printing with resin and filament type printers. So let's get to it. For filament or FDM type printers, it's quite a simple process. You load up the file, you select the colour you want, you hit the print button and wait for the magic to happen. Here, my 30mm fishy cutter only takes about 12 minutes to print, even with the smallest 0.2mm nozzle for the finest detail as shown in my previous video. Then you just pop it off the build plate and there it is. For resin or SLA type printers, the process is a lot more complicated and messy. At Cutting Clay, we design all our cutters from scratch. The precise dimensions and ratios are worked out in spreadsheets to ensure consistency across the range. The cutters are then designed in professional CAD software, incorporating all the finely engineered features that really make the difference. The next stage is slicing, using another software package that generates the code that the printer understands. Then I hit the magical print button and let the printer do its thing. Not much to see here. The build plate is lowered into the vat of resin and each layer, often hundreds, is exposed to UV light before the build plate rises, just a fraction, and ready for the next layer. So now the print is finished, time to get it out. First of all, I need to prepare though. There they are. Wow, look at those. Then you need to chip each cutter off the build plate. Now we start the three-stage cleaning process, each in its own cleaning station, giving a progressively better clean in IPA. The final stage is an ultrasonic bath, just to ensure that any uncured resin is taken away. After this, the cutters are dried to ensure that all the IPA has evaporated. Finally, the cutters are cured in this UV station to ensure that they're fully hardened and ready for use. And there they are, our miniature marvels, ready for inspection. Each and every cutter is inspected very closely, with any defects rejected and thrown away. Finally, they're popped into their little cases and ready for shipment to our customers. So, I hope you've learned from this that there's a lot more to resin printing than filament printing, and it's a lot more expensive as well, considering all the equipment and the chemicals that are required. Despite this, our cutters aren't any more expensive than the majority of filament printed cutters. And remember, you're getting the much finer detail in these. So, it really makes sense to get your cutters from Cutting Clay. Because you wouldn't cut your toenails with a saw.